Hey guys, we are going to try to begin the process of working on this. And the first thing I have to do was I have kind of set up a sophisticated setup so we can show you everything that we're doing. And first of all, make sure you understand that this is, let's see, I can tilt this camera down. Okay, so we're gonna be, I'm not gonna really be able to see your comments, so please don't get mad if I don't get to your comments, because I'm gonna have enough problems seeing this thing. So, first thing I'm gonna do is bring this light over here so I can see better. Make sure it's not in the way of me. Oops. So I gotta see if it's gonna be in the way of the frame, so give me a second here. Make sure it's not in the way of the camera stick. Okay. No, that's good, that's good. That's perfect. Okay. So of course right now I gotta put this back down so I can get around it. So what we have is we think a problem with the ClearOne Xap Th2 is nothing more than just crud. Let me go get a container so this sort of screws. It's, and let me look at my coffee over here too, since I still have some left in there. So I can drink it. So the thing we're going to do is we're going to start with at least the most important tool first, an appropriate screwdriver, and we're going to take it apart again. Now I already unplugged the power supply from the PC board, so that's kind of unplugged. What I did not do was disconnect the power supply from the mains connector. That's, so I keep these screws around, tuners around, so that we can always. Okay. Hopefully I have the right socket set for the job. We're going to try to do this on the simplest way first, and then if we have to, we'll get more sophisticated as we go. But hopefully this won't be that big of a deal. Now, because of the fact is that I am not actually watching the screen, I don't know if there's any network problems or anything. I won't know it until later, because I'm trying to look in this. Or if I get up and check the chat, which I certainly will do every so often. Okay. So, as I said, I've done this kind of repair many times before. If it's the issue that I think it is, it's probably not going to be a big deal. But if it is more significant, well, so I've already unplugged the power supply cord, and there's 4 Phillips screws. Now, because it's not been running, I've got a good suspicion the power supply is possibly discharged, but you know what? It's got some pretty beefy caps, like this one right here, this big black one, and that thing could hold a sizable jolt if you're not careful. So you want to be careful, because capacitors can really send out a tremendous amount of spikes. Okay. So take these screws out. Screws here. This is the low voltage side. Filter caps and everything is on the side. This, theoretically speaking, this side of the supply is less likely to hurt you. Yeah, well, we'll see. You know, normally I wouldn't want to take this apart if I didn't have to, but I kind of do because there's. Watch out for nasty bites here. Okay, so here's these two screws. Put those in there. Now, I showed you last time, it's got these little sockets. Now let me see if any of my SAE sockets fit there. Side right now, it's getting anything. So we'll need it. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to make an educated guess that it might be this socket right here. We'll just see if I can make. Oh, I hate these sockets. I don't know why they make it even this way, but let's see if at least it's the right one, because it's. Yeah, that's the right one. That's the one I need to get off. So, the first question is, how do I get this off? That's the problem I was having last time you were dealing with these sockets. Yeah, I know, I broke the plastic carrier in the last one. I did that with because I got so mad. It was like... Okay, good, coming off, okay. Alright, so this is the socket. So what I'm going to do, just back in the carrier. I like the fact to get this little carrier. It's more for display purposes when it's stored. But come on. Fighting you today? Oh yeah. Let's just get rid of all the stupid carriers. Well, I mean, the carrier has a reason it exists. So it makes it a lot easier. But, yeah, I see your point. You know. Alright, so take that, I'll put this on here. I'm going to loosen this. We'll put this way around. Okay. So just carefully, because I don't like what this socket is like. that in there. Let's see. There's another one out on the bottom. I see it. See, this is the problem I had to deal with, was figuring out how to get these nuts out. We had my nuts here. Look. Let's see. One there, one there. Obviously one with a VC board here. One with a connector. Let's get my headband. Alright, so yeah, there's one on that. What's on the top? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get one up the top here too. If anything, this is going to be a futile exercise. If anything, and I don't guarantee this is going to necessarily fix it, but let's see, is there more nuts? Yeah, there's one more over here. And then, let's see. So what did they find out that was wrong with the sink? Well, I don't think it's anything I did, because the problem was obviously after the trap, not before the trap. So, okay, so there is. This is the connectors right here, and there's no bug junk in here, and you can see that there's these wipers. So what I'm gonna do is let me go get some Q-tips and some isopropanol, and it still looks like, oh, that's just the way it's made. This is the way the plastic was made, though. But I'm not still clean it anyway. So let me go get some Q-tips, and then we'll start taking this and putting this thing back together after I clean it. Okay, so it looks like a couple good things. One, there is no bug crud in there, which is nice to know. But there's 91%, that's good. Let's clean this out here. This has an LED sensor in it. Yeah, this has got a lot of carbon buildup. This might be all it is. Wrong it is carbon buildup. Hard to say. I do want to consider building a remote option for this, which is something that this can also have. You don't want to get too crazy with alcohol with this because you don't want to wipe off the carbon. Okay. Okay. This is pretty good now. As you probably can guess, this PC board, this is designed to be let's see. Okay, and then I'm going to clean this, if I have a chance to do this, I'm going to clean this underneath the strip too, see the on and off buttons are. Okay, so what this is where the LEDs are, and this thing has apparently the same thing as used for the advanced one, which is an optional controller we can use with this. If I'm theoretically right, this might be all I have to do to clean this up. So I'm gonna try to find the screw hole. Okay, and then there's a screw hole in the bottom here. Then I gotta figure out how to test this. And I was thinking about this last night. The only way to really test it is to test it on the mixer. But my mixer's in the other room, and this is in here, and I don't want to have to work all this in there. Well, since there's really nothing else to clean, I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's see the screws. I gotta take these down, put one here, and then, so, switch this the other way around. Also, now that we got this loose, I can actually just use this as a nut driver. Putting that on here. Let's see. There's a screw. Or not actually. So yeah, so if you play Electrician Simulator, there is. It's actually another part of the game is doing kind of what I'm doing here in real life. You do the same thing, you do sideline repair projects. the people who send the work to get fixed. So this just happens to be the IRL version of that. Let's see. How many screws? One over here. Oh. Yeah, okay. There's a nut. Oh, please. I think this is the one that has a nut on the top. It doesn't seem like it has a nut at all. Shit. Oh, here it is. Yeah, okay, there is one more. Alright. Maybe two. No, one. I mean, you learn to do everything with a feel. Okay, that's why. It's up there. This one is nuts on the top and the bottom. So, let's see. Originally I bought this nut driver set for another function, but okay, well, it's good. Alright. Now the power supply. Unfortunately, I don't have a magnetic screwdriver, and I mean I do, but it's not the size I need, so. So let me see. Now remember I told you about these power supplies. There's a lot of nasty voltages potentially lurking inside. So when you're working on the power supply, this one, you want to be careful because depending on the voltage you get slammed with could be the last mistake you ever make. Okay. See. Because this screwdriver is not magnetized, it kind of sucks. Yep, there's a little bit of zing in there. It didn't, just kind of surprised me a little bit. It didn't really hurt though. Just, but this beefy cap right there by the oscillator and the oscillator transistor, if that thing, see, I didn't even check to see if this thing has proper high voltage separation. Well, I don't know if it does, but I don't want to find out the hard way. So let's just try to get these screws in and then I'll plug it in and see if we can get it tested. How are we going to test it? Well, unfortunately, there's not too many ways to test it. There's, except just set it up. Because the problem is that it's not the only thing this thing's got wrong with it. It's the battery here. There's a CMOS battery too, and it's more than likely dead. It's gonna be hard to get that screw in there. It's gonna be very hard to get that screw in there. Oh. See if I can kind of there we go. Okay, so now plug back in the plug here to the harness. And at this point, if these switches don't work, then and they should, because they were so full of corrosion. That's why I took it apart to clean it. Maybe now it'll work fine. Because that looked like that carbon was stuck in the switches. So let me just screw this together, and then I can plug it into the mains and see if at least the controls kind of work. I won't be able to hear the diagnostic tones until I plug into a phone line, but at least I can hear if it's in the mixer. So at least I can hear if it hears something. I do have another mixer I can use for testing purposes. My thing is I don't have an extra pair of headphones, so I wouldn't be able to hear it. So. Yeah, okay. Now, I hope you guys enjoying this. I'm sorry I can't read your comments right now. Because the inside was clean, just carbon tracing on the button, but carbon leached off the buttons. That could be why it wasn't working, more than likely. But that also means that still a CMOS battery. It's probably long dead too, so we're gonna still need a new CMOS battery. Okay, I also want to explain something about the protocols in the back of this thing. As I explained them, but I kind of got mixed up with the different terms. So, these connectors are RJ45 plugs. I'm sorry, RJ45s, but it's using the RS485 protocol. You see, we have these unit IDs that you can set to each unit can have its own ID, just like on SCSI. Okay? So, that's how that works. And I'm just going to take this go to the top here. And then, I'm going to grab see if I can find a working phone wire and plug this in to our phone controller. One that homeless Jim was talking about in the video. See if I can at least. Oh. Looks like I can take this down right now. I don't need this. No, it wouldn't be work. All right, so. Let's see. Are we still streaming? Yeah, that's 6 watchers. 8 likes, 6 watchers. Okay. So, next thing to do is I gotta get some more of these cords. I had to borrow this one from the Mac Pro because, the Power Mac G5, because this one was the only 310 plug I had. Okay. And let's see if the buttons work. Now, because there's no dial tone select detected, it's not going to. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be working better now. Alright, so it looks like winner, chicken dinner. It looks like we're ready to go to the next stage. So, which is, let's set it up with a simulated connection to the phone system. And I'm not going to go running up and unplug that into my mixer board right now because that's a pain. I got the other mixer here though, so I'm going to use this one. May have bad caps, but this will still tell me a lot if I plug this in. So that's what I was designed for this mixer anyway, except for this one. So I'm going to plug this in. And I grab my headphones. So my Okay, let me go get the Phoenix plugs and let me go grab my other headphones so I can. You need a microphone for that. Yeah, I got microphones. This cord is friggin' long. Now the cables he uses is something called a Phoenix connector, and it's kind of a strange plug. I'm just gonna plug this into this cord is hideously long. I bought it all for a reason. Yeah, I know. I get all tangled up in it. Yeah. All right. Let me plug this into the switch, the telephone switch. So I plug this into the line jack here, and I plug this into one of our incoming phone lines. Let's find out which one. Whichever one's empty. Well, I have over 74 phone numbers or capabilities. Trust me, they're all empty. Okay, I can plug it to the last board. Let's get the dial tone. Yeah, it goes this way. Okay, that's in. Now, let me grab a microphone or something so I can check modulation. And let's see. Oh, I know it's one of these. Okay. Let's get my microphone out here. I'm just gonna grab the lapel microphone because you got two of those. One of them is a bad plug. Yeah, I know. Okay. This is the one that's got the bad plug. Oh, where first one that has a good plug. Okay, there. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do. Let's put this into. Might be a bit buzzy. You know what? What if it doesn't buzz anymore? Well, okay. First of all, I have it set. I gotta turn the pre-comp down because. All right. So now it sounds good. It sounds. I mean, it looks good in the meter. Yeah. Turn it volume. Okay. So that's good. That's modulating. Okay. Plug in the headphones. Let's see if the microphone's working first. I'm going to plug it into headphones. Okay. And it's being as quiet as a mausoleum. Holy shit. I know. Well, no, if you turn it up, really, it starts to buzz. But for testing purposes, it's fine. Okay. Alright, so next thing to plug in is the Phoenix cables. Let's see, right here. And there's two of them. Okay, and the wiring is identical, so it doesn't matter. So you want to make sure you get the one here. Receive output, receive input. Okay. So, okay, phone line's acknowledged, and I'm going to plug into where it says phone one on this thing. Let's see if we got the right one. Okay, that's obviously FX send. You can test what I can put into FX send. Alright, let's see. Alright, so, okay, now this thing is not showing modulation and transmit, but Jesus Christ. Alright, so, well, you gotta test the volume on this thing here too, on the side here, there's this knob. Yeah, I know, okay, well, I'm not getting no sound, so something tells me that's not FX send. Alright, this might be FX send here. Okay, well, it's still nothing. Let's see. Okay, this cord is coming off, it's going to this cord, which is going to input. So this cable here is hanging loose. It's supposed to go to FX send. Okay, now I'm seeing sound. Okay, now I'm seeing modulation. Excellent. And then this plugs into this hole here. Ow! Gotta just. That's why you gotta adjust that low. Sounds good. All right, so now I'm not getting any sound on my speaker, so that's because you turned the headphones down low. Okay. So that sounds good. Modulation's good. Of course, microphone, condenser microphone sitting over there, but that's fine for testing and showing modulation and transmit. And Looks like, guys, we got it. Diagnosis. The patient is cured. Wow. That was easy. It was, yeah, it's easy. It was just a matter of cleaning those contacts. I suspected it would be. So, now, what I'm going to do is, because this mixer still does buzz badly on the microphone levels, not really. I can dance the microphone when I leave right there. Yeah. Okay, so fantastic. We are now in the home stretch. We have tested this with an actual dial tone, and we just haven't called it yet. We can't call it because the fact is we don't have another phone number. Oh, we do. Oh, the other phone. Yeah. Okay, so let me get this thing ready to go in the other room. And so I'm gonna unplug this. Unplug this. And I'm gonna unplug the phone cord too, because I have a phone cord at the desk, so I just haven't just grab a phone line at the switch. So do you need such a long cord? No. No. Okay, so everybody's gonna say, "Hey, can we follow you?" They could, but unfortunately, I'm not lugging my phone in there right now because I gotta get this thing underneath the panel. So let me just get this in there. I'm going underneath the monitor. Shorter phone cord. You know what, Wilma, I might have to use it for this days because the kitchen outlet is kind of, the cover strip is full. Oh. So we plug this into, so I'll plug this in like a couple over from this. Since the line jack. And then I'm going to plug in, I'm going to have to use the gray CEE cable because of the fact is that I'm out of cords on the plugs holes in there. So I'm going to have to use this gray cord anyway, so. Sucks to be you. Oh, tell me about it. Okay. Just, put it. You lost the power cord? Well, mislaid it anyway. I don't know if I lost it. Oh, wait. I think you were going to put the cord aside because I think you said you didn't need to use it. Yeah, it has to do because I don't have any places. This power strip to plug it in because they're all full. So yeah, I gotta use this cord because I don't have. See, the problem with this thing, it uses a 3-pin power plug, and I don't have too many 8-pin power sockets. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna plug this into the power strip over the refrigerator. Let's see what every socket I do. Okay. Alright, so now let me get my headphones so I can play test this with the actual mixer we're using right now in the system. This thing is more configured for the other mixer while we're working on it for testing. So now, let me see if it works. I set this up when we did the old setup. So F extend. Alright, nope, no sound yet. Turn the microphone on so you can hear it if there's any sound. Okay, put my headphones on so make sure you get the sound going from modulation. Alright. Alright, so now, okay, so that's not sucking nothing. Right, that's from that extend, yeah, that's, alright, there we go. Now I'm going to modulate so transmit. Alright, so now I'm going to plug this into the other hole. And set this mixer channel to off. Turn the thing on, turn the odd level on. Make sure it's 5 now, it's way down, so look. And that looks good. Hey, I just like correct the monitor timer too. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, that's what was good. That was high monitor. Okay, so. Alright, so now we will look at my thing for a variety of things. For example, if my body's too hot and I hit red, then I know it's too hot. So, the one thing is where this thing works. That's fine. Okay, that makes it hot. Okay, so if I send this guy a separate drive now. Oh, awesome! I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, so it's got individual controls. Oh, okay. That's good. I'll do something with that now. So for microphone 4, leave FXN on the off position so you don't get echo. So now we turn it on. It's still just the volume. Okay. And make it lighter if needed. Okay. Alright. So now next thing we do is to adjust the audio level for that board to make sure the audio level is not so high up that now everything is so weird. Now it's a high level and I'm not used to that. So I'm going to go over here to OBS. And I'm going to go into OBS here. Alright, I don't need to hear my music. Alright, so the microphone is modulating on transmit like it should, which is excellent. And let's check this one here. Alright, that's great. Excellent. 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 I am happy to say that the patient is alive and breathing. Awesome. Alright, so now the next thing to do is software paste. When I say software based, meaning the next thing to do is to take this thing that's pointed now towards me so you can see me now. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna just bring this closer to me. I'm gonna bring this down a lot. And 15 people, 10 likes. Okay. First of all, there was nothing wrong with the thing other than excessive carbon from the contact pads was falling into the connector. Okay, so after I removed the excessive carbon with some isopropanol, it cleaned it up a lot. Okay, which is great. So now, thanks to the old mixer, which still does buzz like a buzzer, unfortunately, partially in the microphone input stage, it was able to verify that it was working correctly, and I plugged in another phone number or another phone extension jack in the building. So now we have some more hookups. Okay, and let me pick some screws up here. Got 2 plugs. Yeah, the one that's the skinny, shitty one. That's the Chinese one. Alright, for the light. Okay, so see why I don't usually throw my stuff out. And I realized it was something simple. I said to myself, it's gotta be. I've seen it with the same thing with game controllers, the same problem. Where the game controllers are doing the same thing. So, I hope you enjoyed this quick look into the things I do around here for repair. Now that's a 7/32 screw. Yeah. Ah! Oh my. Oh, okay. There we go. It was kind of a stupid thing. I don't know why they have it like this. I don't even know how you're supposed to turn those things otherwise. I'm just using it because it's kind of convenient for keeping the nuts together. So now, the good news is I just got to set the software up for Google Voice to forward calls to our home phone number. And that's the next step. And once we get that done, and I test it, and it's working, then we should be all set. Okay? Dropping. Oh, horse. So that's the next step. Oh, okay. Button came off. Oh, you know what though? Well, why does this thing have a 6-volt connector? Oh, okay. Oh no, it's a good question. Not glued together very well. No. When it comes to 64 power supply, if it came apart like that, that would be fantastic. Because, let's see. Inside this power supply is not a lot. There's a transformer. It doesn't even do DC, it's an AC power supply. So why did he put it externally like that? Probably because they wanted to keep it cheap. Okay, they come back together about it. Alright, so basically this is the power supply that runs the mixer and still. Yep, let's come on, excellent. This is, I still don't know why this thing has a 3-volt connector though, because it doesn't explain that anywhere in the instruction manual for this mixer. Why this power supply has a 3-volt power plug on it. I mean, it talks about the ratings of it on the back here. Kind of dirty. Now, output 18 volt center tap, which we already know that, and then there's a 3 volt, but it doesn't really explain Why do you need a 3-volt lead? Just weird. See, the difference between this power supply and the other one is that this one, the mixer does the voltage regulation and filter and rectification. The transformer is so that the heat of the transformer, which doesn't really get that warm, is not putting stress on the capacitors inside. But really, does it really do that? Hard to say. Alright, so I'll put this stuff away here. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to read any of your comments, so I have no idea what's being said. Maybe now I can look at that book. I got that book from molasses from Stan. So let's me free my phone from my stand so I can aim at me so I can read the chat. Okay. I have no idea how well this conversation went. How you doing? Now I can look at you guys. So let me get caught up on everybody here. Let's see, everybody, all the comments I didn't see earlier. A lot of them. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. How far back are you going to go, Michelle? So don't go too far back. Someone's going to want to get... Let's go back for the last few. The one ear looks like it's about to fall off. Actually, they're not glued. They're actually just being held by friction at this point. But no, they're actually on pretty good right now. The problem is personally blocking Botrix is one thing, but I'm not gonna pierce those ears. She snapped at me. I say, Mojo, I didn't snap at you. I'm sorry if it made you think I did. I didn't. I actually wasn't trying to snap at anybody. Great stream, Michelle. Thank you. Stan, as far as Botrix goes, all right, do not block Botrix because, I mean, from personally blocking from your own personal views, yes. But Botrix is a mod anyway. I don't know how you could block a mod. So I wasn't trying to be mad at you, Mojo. It's just that there was so much crap going on this morning. I really, Comedy Blue was talking up a storm, and I couldn't even, deal with it. It was just... and everybody else started talking, and then I was like... And I was waiting to hear what my landlord was telling me was wrong. And he didn't say, but he definitely didn't say, which means he probably confirmed it wasn't anything, should dress up for Halloween. Hebrew. I'm not Jewish, though. I'm a cheapskate, but I'm not Jewish. All right, guys. So now I kept my promise. I said I was going to do a live stream of showing you how to fix the bots on the mixer. Now, we got to get the phone line programmed to ring through here. And we do have a phone number for Google Meets. It's not the same phone number, though. I can get the number back, but I chose to get a new phone number first. So I will post the new number and get that thing working. Okay, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Glad that the repair went well. It only took 71 minutes. That's not bad, actually, for me. So it wasn't the capacitors, thank goodness. It was not the onboard CMOS battery that still needs to be replaced anyway. But at least it's working, right? So tomorrow night is movie night. It's the second one of the Harry Potter movies. I'm sorry, the Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah, well, maybe she was, but maybe. So sometimes it's hard to say. Sometimes it's hard to say. But we do have another project for repair for another day. Oh, God, what? I was saying was this, you have a microphone like this. You fixed this one, right? Yeah, I fixed this one. Another one you're talking about. Yeah, that's another one just like this lapel microphone. And it's got a problem right here, right where the microphone was. It had a problem, see? Right here goes in. Yeah. I'm gonna get that apart and fix it. This is gonna be a pain. Because I found out they can't unscrew this part. You gotta take it out from the bottom and just kind of fix it. And so yes, we can fix it. But I'll definitely do that in a couple of days. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Okay? Bye-bye.